I'm interested in lessons that you feel like you got during your time in the IDF. We had a great entrepreneur on recently who had been in SIRET 13 in the special operations community and felt like there was so many good lessons that he learned there that helped him become successful in technology when he came over to the US. What kind of lessons do you feel like you have from your time that have applied to being an entrepreneur?
First thing is focus. I mean, there's so many things throwing at you at the same time when you're managing or especially when you're creating a new business. You really need to, take a breather every second and understand where is your mindset. What is the target? I think one of the things I learned a lot in the Israeli Air Force is really pay attention to the goal. Be focused on the target. Don't get lost. It's very easy with all these initiative things are going to lose yourself. So focus, and more focus. Then the next thing is to be able to work with people that So Israel is a melting pot. When you were thrown, this is the beautiful thing. I wish in America and everywhere in the world they would do it. Like when you finish the high school, you are thrown basically into the army. And there are so many people, throwing all together into the Air Force, into the Army, and it's rich, poor, left, right, and you have to deal with it. So when you're working with a team like that, you have to know how to deal with people who are different than you, and sometimes it's a challenge. Sometimes it's something that you're not prepared to, and for you to what seems obvious, the other guy doesn't, right? And this is another thing. But at the end, you have to be very honest with yourself. You have to be honest, I think, with yourself. And then your honesty comes outwards, with the person that you're involved with. You can't hide anything if you want to succeed. You really have to, we were in a situation of life and death situations. And in those places, there's nothing to hide. You are exposed, right? So really, you have to rely on your team, and this is a bonding issue. So, we went through here also in Doron Aerospace. I can't say life and death situation, but really tight situation that, and one of the things is you have to control the environment not to explode. A lot of tension, a lot of things to do. People can get agitated, and very easy to be triggered, and, but you don't let go. You basically harness this power, right? You're working with this power. This is power. If you succumb to pressure and to aggravation, then you lose. And really, there's only to gain here, because it's a mindset that you say, okay, maybe I didn't understand. Let's do it again. Let's try it. You hold that thing. You just hold it. Like holding a line. You have to hold it all the time, and this is what we're doing all the time. Just, okay, let's check this idea. Okay, there you go. Let's do this. And this is how we're making this progress all the time. I think this is an essence that I learned from Israel. And also, other thing that I learned is a word in Hebrew is called tachlis. Tachlis is like every Israeli will use it. Tachlis, it comes from the word tachlit, the essence. You can talk for an hour and it's okay, tachlis. What are we doing now? What's the bottom line? How we do we move forward? It's like this. Well, you don't procrastinate. Make a decision. Okay, let's move forward. Let's check it. Doesn't work. Let's do it from here. This is how we keep working all the time. This is how I'm sure there's many other things that I learned about, but this is the things that come to my mind at this point.